Most people don't know how overpowered business cards really are. Today we'll be talking about 6 reasons why they are overpowered and how you can use your personal credit to help maximize your business credit cards. At the end of the video, I will go over how I use business credit cards to get free money. Don't worry, you don't actually need a business to open business credit cards. I will explain later. But before we jump in, if you find this video helpful at any point, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be creating more videos like this and try to provide as much value as possible. If you already have a business, you can skip the step, but if you don't have a business, don't worry. All you need is your name and your social security number, and you can get an EIN. Basically what EIN is a social security number for a business, something to identify the business with. You can apply for the EIN at irs.gov. I will leave a link in the description below for the form you can fill out. You can choose individual or / sole proprietorship as the business type and fill out your regular information like your social security number, address, name, and some basic business information. Once you have an EIN, you can use this number to apply for any future business applications. Please don't take this as financial advice. As you can tell, I'm not a licensed professional, so I can't give you advice on this. So back to business cards. First, let's talk about the sign-up bonuses. Business cards usually have bigger sign-up bonuses. Take, for example, Chase Sapphire Preferred. This is a personal credit card and it's offering 60,000 point sign-up bonus as a $95 annual fee. And you can compare this to Chase Inc. Preferred on the business side. This card is offering 100,000 sign-up bonus and also has a $95 annual fee. Another great thing about business credit cards is that you are not limited to one card. What this means is you can apply for the same business card multiple times with different businesses. Let's say if you own 5 businesses, you can have 5 of the same cards and still get the sign-up bonuses for all of the 5 cards. What's great about this is that you do not run out of sign-up bonuses because you can have multiple businesses and open the same card over and over again. What's different about business credit cards is they have different spending categories. These are usually business oriented, for example, like shipping, advertising, etc. But also they can have categories that could be considered personal spend, like electronics. Take, for example, my favorite business credit card, which is the gold Amex card. This card offers 4% back on electronics at select stores, and one of the stores that are included in that category is Apple Store. You can use this card to shop at Apple and get 4% back. Now, keep in mind that Apple has its own card called the Apple Card, and it only offers 3% back at Apple. With that said, what I will talk about next, in my opinion, is the most important aspect of the business credit cards. The first important aspect of business credit cards is the credit limit. Business credit cards usually provide a bigger credit limit than personal credit cards, but this is where your personal credit really comes into play because your business credit limit is really dependent on your personal credit limit. What this means is that when you're applying for business credit cards, banks look at your personal credit report and they look at your total available credit limit. And based on this number, they will decide how much they want to give you on that particular card. So for example, when I only had 20,000 credit limit on my personal side, I was getting approved for $4,000 credit limit on the business side per card, which is really low. But now that I have over 100,000 total credit limit on my personal side, I'm getting approved for credit limits of tens of thousands on a single business credit card. I plan to make a more in-depth video on this, on how to get bigger credit limits when applying for credit cards, so please stay tuned. Another selling point of business credit cards is that business cards don't report to your personal credit report. Now this might be a little bit confusing for some because earlier I said that when you're applying for a business card, they look at your personal credit report, which they do. So all this means is that when you're first applying for a business credit card, the banks look at your personal credit report. But once you get approved for a business credit card, it does not report to your credit report as an active account. So this means that business credit cards don't affect your score after you get approved. Now, why is this good? Well, this is good because let's say if you have a big purchase coming up, let's say, and you apply for a business credit card, you get approved for 10,000 credit limit. Let's say you buy something for $9,000. At this point, you're using 90% of your available credit limit on that card, which is really bad if it's a personal card, but since this is a business card, it won't affect your score at all. So the fact that business credit cards don't report to your personal side, and the fact that you can get approved for a lot more credit means that you can use a lot of money without hurting your credit score. You can take it a step even further by applying for a business card that's offering a 0% APR. Some business cards offer 0% APR for 12 to 15 months. Let's say you get approved for a business card with a limit of $10,000 with 0 APR for the next 12 months. What this basically means is that you have $10,000, you can spend $10,000 on that card and you don't have to pay down the $10,000 for 12 months. All you would have to pay is the minimum payment, which is usually around, $35 a month. So you'll be paying $35 a month for 12 months, but make sure that at the end of the 12 months, you would have enough cash to pay down your credit card in full. So how I use this is if I have a big purchase coming up or like a business spend, I usually put it on a business credit card with 0 APR for the 12 months, especially if the purchase is something that you could get money back on, that you can make profit on, which is even better. So what this means is that once you spend the $10,000, you have plenty of time to get the return on your investment and pay down your credit card. But just to be safe, I always keep cash of equivalent of that amount just so I can pay that off after 12 months, just in case if the investment doesn't work out or if I need a little bit more time to get the return on the investment. So after the 12 months are up and you've paid down the full balance of the credit card before the 12 months, you would have paid $0 in interest on the $10,000. So think of this as a free loan from the credit card. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching up until this point. If you found this video helpful at any point, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be creating more content like this and try to provide as much value as I can. Until next time.